When I was 18, my best bro stabbed someone. I stepped up and took the fall for him. But the day I walked out of prison, not a single person showed up to take me home, not even a glimpse of my best friend. 5 years later, I was finally seeing sunlight again. I still remembered. When I got locked up, my boys swore they'd roll out the red carpet when I got out. I waited till dark. Nobody came. I dragged myself away on my own. Even now, I told myself maybe he just forgot. The release date was only set 3 days earlier, and he'd always been sloppy like that. I figured this was no different. I checked into some basic hotel, dropped $150 on a room, took a quick shower, and lay down on the bed thinking about the good old days with the crew. 5 years, man. I was finally done with my right hand. I grabbed a card off the nightstand, made a call, and heard this soft, flirty voice on the other end. "Hello, sir. What kind of service can I get you tonight?" I didn't feel like talking. Just told her where I was, and hung up. Then I kicked back on the bed, my mind drifting back to my time inside. In prison, I took on 7 older brothers. Those 5 years, if it wasn't for them looking out for me, I would have been dead at the hands of those killers. Then the doorbell rang. I threw on a robe and walked over to the door with a grin on my face. 5 years, man. 5 damn years without a woman. My heart was pounding out of my chest. I was ready to bolt right at her. So I opened the door. I yelled, "Girl, I miss the hell out of you." But the second those words left my mouth, I froze. My heart dropped like someone cut it open. That beautiful scene in my head, gone in an instant. Because that face staring back at me, I knew it. My hands started shaking. It was my little sister, Zhang Yao. My own sister. What the hell was she doing here? She hadn't recognized me. I'd shaved my head and hadn't cleaned up at all. My eyes went red in an instant. When I took the fall for Chen Hao back then, he promised me, swore he'd take care of my family, that nobody would ever mess with them. And now? A cigarette slipped from my fingers and fell to the floor. I was completely numb. Then Zhang Yao started to recognize me. I walked up to her, eyes red. "Yao Yao, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry, this is on me. I didn't take care of you, I'm sorry." The moment I said that, tears just poured out of Zhang Yao's eyes. All this time, I thought she was doing fine. I thought Chen Hao and Liu Shi had been handling everything for me. But instead, Zhang Yao let out a cry and threw herself at me, sobbing. "Bro, you don't know. The second you got locked up, Chen Hao and Liu Shi completely abandoned me." I didn't want to believe it. I figured she was just overwhelmed in the moment. I patted her on the head and said softly, "Yao Yao, it's okay. Big bro's back. As long as Zhang Chen is here, nobody's gonna touch you." "Bro, I missed you so much, they wouldn't even let me come see you." My tears had already soaked through my shirt. Zhang Yao was letting it all out. 5 years of pain. It was just the two of us growing up. No mom, no dad. I was always her rock. But the moment I got locked up, that rock was gone. Without Chen Hao and his crew stepping in, I couldn't even imagine what those 5 years must have been like for her. "Yao Yao, come here, talk to me. What happened these past 5 years?" "What went down?" I wiped the tears off her face with my hand. She slowly started to calm down and sat down on the bed. Red-eyed, she told me something that hit me like a freight train. "Bro, after you got locked up, Chen Hao and Sun Hao took over the whole territory. Liu Shi stuck by Chen Hao the whole time. Their crew just kept growing, until 3 years ago they took down the biggest gang in Binhai, the Triad. After that, I never saw Chen Hao again." My brow furrowed. She hadn't even mentioned how Chen Hao actually treated her during all those years. "Yao Yao, Chen Hao promised me he'd look after you." Hearing that, Zhang Yao let out a bitter laugh. "Look after me? Bro, you were so naive. Chen Hao never gave a damn about you. The reason I ended up like this, that's all on him." The second I heard that, every cell in my body started boiling. "Bro, you don't know. I found out later that you going to prison was all a setup. Chen Hao and that snake Liu Shi planned the whole thing. I tried appealing in court so many times, but Chen Hao had all the power. I couldn't do a damn thing." "Yao Yao, are you serious? No, I don't believe it. I don't believe Chen Hao would do that to me. I gave up everything for him, and this is how he repays me?" Tears poured from Zhang Yao's eyes again. Both of us had been played. And then, bang! The door got kicked wide open. Some guy in a vest pointed at me and screamed, "You little punk getting a room with my girl? You got a death wish?" I looked up and 3 words flashed through my mind. Honey trap. I was still trying to process what was happening when Zhang Yao's face went red and she jumped to her feet. "Ningay, I'm sorry. This is my brother." The moment I heard that, it all clicked. They were running a honey trap trying to set someone up. They just didn't expect to stumble into me. The vest guy stood there stunned for a second, then looked over at Zhang Yao. "For real?" Zhang Yao gritted her teeth and nodded. I could see it. She was scared. And just like that, the vest guy exploded. He slapped Zhang Yao clean across the face. It felt like someone carved into my chest. I couldn't imagine what she'd been through these 5 years. The blood in me started to boil. My eyes went red. Fists clenched. Back when I was around, nobody ever dared touch Zhang Yao. Nobody. "I'm sorry, Mingay, please, I'm begging you, let me and my brother go this one time." But Ma Ming's face stayed twisted and ugly. "Zhang Yao, you think you know where the hell you are? How long has it been since you brought in any business? I don't care who this guy is. Nobody's walking out of here without paying." He finished talking and swung at Zhang Yao again, but this time the slap never landed. I was standing right in front of her. My right hand grabbed Ma Ming's arm tight. He looked stunned. Couldn't believe someone was pulling this on his turf. Then he yanked his arm free, arms crossed, cold look on his face. "I don't know who you are and I'm not wasting words. Hand over 3 grand and we're done here." I didn't even look at him. I turned to Zhang Yao, saw that handprint on her face and it stung deep. Growing up under my watch, she never got touched by anyone, not once. "Yao Yao, don't cry. Big bro Zhang Chen is here. Nobody's gonna put a hand on you." Zhang Yao grabbed my hand, crying. "Bro, just go. It's not like 5 years ago. They're all gone. Hearing that, Ma Ming let out a big laugh from behind. Zhang Yao, don't tell me your brother's trying to fight me. Ha! I've been running this street for years. First time someone's ever tried to threaten me. Kid, what's your name? You know what Ming Gay of the pedestrian street means around here? Tell me what crew you're with. This is your sister, right? You have no idea, man. Your sister? She's real nasty. Last night I sent her to keep a 40-year-old guy company, and for just 50 bucks she actually... That was it. My mind just snapped. I couldn't hold it anymore. I cracked him across the face as hard as I could. In prison, fighting was the one thing I got good at. 5 years of it. And the guys I was training with? They were all murderers. Smack. The slap landed hard across Ma Ming's face. Yao Yao's breath went sharp. She stood there frozen, staring at me, hands still gripping mine. From the day Yao Yao was born, I made a vow. Nobody touches my little sister. Ma Ming laughed again and pointed at me. Oh yeah, I touched her. So what? Let me tell you. She's been with me for 3 years. 3 years, treated like a dog every single day. Come on, you want revenge? Let's go. I slowly turned to face Ma Ming and pulled out the blade, the one stained with blood from inside. The boss called it the tiger's edge. He gave it to me himself. You gonna stab me? Ma Ming strutted up with a smirk and patted his own stomach. Come on then, stab me! Look at yourself, man. Back when I was out here cutting people, you didn't even know which corner you were standing on. Come on, do it! In his mind, I was all talk, no guts. I reached over and brushed Yao Yao's hair back, gave her a small smile. Yao Yao, every bit of pain you went through these 5 years, I'm gonna pay it all back, one by one. Then I lunged forward. The blade drove clean into Ma Ming's gut. Blood shot out like a fountain. His face went pale in an instant. He never actually thought I'd do it. You're dead! You know who I am? You know whose turf this is? But he never got to finish. Eyes red, I drove the blade forward again. 3 more times before I even realized it. It was Yao Yao who finally grabbed me and pulled me back. Bro, stop, you just got out, okay? These 5 years without you, do you have any idea how hard it was? If you go back in, who's gonna be there for me?